Hey everybody, this is Steinar Knudsen from Newsight Media Group, and today I'm with Jim Harshaw from Riot Sports Marketing. And today I just wanted to pick your brain, Jim, about Twitter. It's something that people have heard about, maybe they've signed up for an account, but maybe there's this misperception that it's just people kind of sharing what they had for lunch, and what's the value in being on Twitter and really using it as a channel to create some kind of conversation with your market.
Yeah, I've heard at least one person describe Twitter or said to not understand Twitter is to not understand conversation. Mm-hmm. Because that's what Twitter is. It's an ongoing conversation out there between people of like-minded interests that are sharing stuff that is of value. Of course, you have Ashton Kutcher out there talking about what he had for lunch, and people love it. People love to listen to Ashton Kutcher, but you know what? They don't care. People don't care what I had for lunch, and they probably don't care what you had for lunch. So we have to be engaging. We have to bring value to people's lives and talk about stuff that people are really interested in. And when you do that on Twitter, it is just a big networking group. Whether you're trying to increase your fan base, which is really what I focus on for my clients in sports, or if you're and I work with some businesses as well, sports-oriented businesses, and it's a lead generation tool for those businesses positioning themselves as experts around a certain topic. And it's really a great tool for networking. If there are other businesses that you want to partner with on a certain joint venture or something like that, it's a great tool for that as well. So
those sound like great opportunities. I guess one of the things I hear is, I don't have time for all that. I mean, how can I possibly be on Twitter all day when I've already got, my email inbox is full, I've got meetings and calls, and how do I fit that into my daily routine and make it beneficial, really?
Well, first, if you have a blog, if you're already producing good content that people want to read, and you should be, certainly if you're a business or if you're a sports team, it's the same model really. You need to be producing video content, blog content, interviews, white papers that people want to read. So if you're already producing that, let's say on your blog, you can automate that, at least have the RSS feed from your blog show up on Twitter. So at least getting your content out there. But that's not really the whole focus behind Twitter. That's not the real value of Twitter. But at least getting your information out there. And then if you truly are passionate about being part of a community, rather than selling something, just having people buy something, but if you have a passion for a community, whether it's around your business, whether it's around a niche, whether it's around a topic or a sports team, if you have passion, then you probably want to have a conversation with people about it. And that's what Twitter is. It's an online conversation that you can really engage with people that you want to engage with. Whether you can have these tweet ups where you connect offline with these people that you're communicating with online. So it's just it's the online version of meetings.
Okay. Yeah.
I guess I shouldn't put it that way. It's an online version of a cocktail party.
That's good. That's a good example. So, is it just for your phone or the computer too? And how does that work?
Yeah, so that sort of flows into what you were talking about. Your last question was, how do you fit this into your life? Well, Twitter is mobile. It's inherently mobile now because people are using smartphones, and there are something like 5 billion subscribers in 2010 to mobile that have cell phones. So more and more people are using Twitter on their cell phones, certainly on their smartphones. So people can tweet from live events. People can tweet when they're walking down the street if something pops into their head, or if you have a discussion going on Twitter, you can participate in that discussion anywhere, anytime, no matter where you're at. So Twitter is mobile, so you can take it wherever you go.
Okay, and would you use Twitter instead of Facebook, or in addition to, or how? What does that look like?
Certainly, in addition to Facebook. Facebook is so popular. So many people on Facebook, and there are certainly a lot of people on Twitter too. But Twitter, Facebook, you're not going to be having. You're not going to post 10 posts a day on your Facebook page because people aren't going to you're going to be sort of stuffing their inboxes, almost spamming them.
I have some friends that do.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I know, me too. You can always hide those people. So. But like you said, there you go. Perfect example.
Right.
People don't really like that, but on
Okay.
Twitter, it's okay to sort of, as long as it's good stuff, as long as it's relevant content in part of a discussion, it's okay to post a lot and really, really engage in a conversation, just like you do in the real world. You have these conversations. There's a lot of back and forth, and that happens on Twitter.
Awesome. Well, you and I met on Twitter.
That's right.
Over a year ago, maybe.
Yeah.
And I can totally tell you with confidence that Twitter is an amazing tool, not only to connect with other like-minded people, but also to find people within your market or your fan base or within your community that you want to connect with. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, cool. Thanks for sharing those tips with us and giving us some insight into Twitter. It's always changing, so it's good to kind of hear what's going on now. And Jim, where can we catch up with you?
RiotSportsMarketing.com. You can find my blog there. You can find my video content there. You can subscribe to my free weekly email newsletter. Twitter, Facebook, all the buttons are there.
Nice. All right. And I'm Steinar Knudsen. You can catch up with me on my blog at steinarknudsen.com or on Twitter at Steinar Knudsen. Talk to you soon. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right.